Assalamu alaikum. With the prior permission of Honorable Chair, I express my views on the topic, is nationalism a threat to global peace and order? I have a request for you, Honorable Chair. I request you to come along with me. In fact, I request you all, my worthy opponents, my seniors, my friends, to come along with me to a time in history. Let me introduce you to a man. This man has charismatic personality, and he keeps a trademark rectangular mustache above his upper lip. He's a well-decorated former soldier. He sees that on one hand, his countrymen are suffering, are languishing, while on the other hand, some foreign races are living a good life in his land. So when he becomes the supreme leader of his country, his motherland that he loves, he throws those races in concentration camps where they are made naked, where their hair are sheared, and they are burned alive in gas chambers. He orders his army to invade Poland, to invade Austria, to invade Czechoslovakia, for he wants to rebuild the great German Empire. The great German Empire, the motherland that he loves. He orders his army to attack UK, to attack US, to attack Russia, to kill their men, to rape their women, because they had once insulted his motherland, the motherland that he loves. His countrymen rally behind him. They say, "Hail Führer! Hail Hitler!" For Adolf Hitler is a noble man. For Adolf Hitler loves Germany. For Adolf Hitler will rebuild the German Empire. For Adolf Hitler is a nationalist. Honorable Chair, nationalism is defined as loyalty and devotion to one's nation, especially a sense of national consciousness exalting superiority of one nation over all other nations. With primary emphasis over ideas, interests, and culture of only their country, despite of the fact that they might be opposite or hostile to other nations to supranational roots. Honorable Chair, this definition of nationalism is given in Oxford Dictionary. It matches with Merriam-Webster Dictionary and matches with Cambridge Dictionary as well. Yet, some of my worthy opponents will say that nationalism is simply one's love and devotion to country. Nationalism is a form of patriotism. But I would like to clarify with the chair that there is a subtle yet very important difference between patriotism and nationalism. While a patriot supports his country in what it does, on the other hand, a nationalist supports his country no matter what it does. While the first creates a feeling of responsibility, the second creates a feeling of blind arrogance that leads to war. As far as love is concerned, it was Hitler's love for Germany that led him and his party, the Nationalist Socialist Party, to fascism. It was Mussolini's love for Italy, for he wanted to rebuild the great Roman Empire back, that he attacked and went on war in Africa and Southern Europe. The problem with nationalists is that they believe that their country is better and the most important nation in the world, and the rest of the world is supposed to be subjugated by them. It was nationalist United States that attacked a third world country, not Vietnam, just because their ideology was different from them. They were supporting communism. And to a nationalist honorable chair, an ideology, a way of life, a philosophy that is different from them is an enemy's philosophy. Honorable Chair, now let me introduce you this time to another man. This time the present. For he also has a great personality, but he doesn't keep a weird mustache. he has also taken some drastic steps. He also loves his country, his motherland, that disintegrated in the early 1990s. He has taken some drastic steps, as I have already said. East Ukraine is burning. Crimea has been annexed. Amartya, will this man also be successful in remaking the great Soviet Union empire? Will this man also be supported by his countrymen for his nationalism? Will this man will be the reason that world will again fall into an abyss? Amartya, my heart is even frightened to think about the answer of this question. But I answer the question of this debate that yes, nationalism is a threat to global peace, security, and brotherhood. And what we need is not nationalism. We need patriotism that promotes love for one's country with tolerance for others. That promotes a philosophy of live and let live.